Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer. I'm just gonna sit down here and talk to y'all for a few minutes about some stuff. I've been down here at Ross's Landing today doing something that I normally wouldn't find myself doing, but I have found that I want to start getting a certain kind of photography here lately, and it has to do with low light. I've kind of really gotten into that, and I'm really wanting to explore low light photography. It works out that you have to do low light photography in low light. It forces me to get out at night, and the other day I got up really early, turned out to be late anyway, to do sunrise photos. And I got a particular photo I'm looking for, and I'm pretty sure it's probably super cliche, but I'm wanting to get one of the Walnut Street Bridge over here with the sun kind of coming up behind it with some clouds, you know, so the sky turns orange as the sun lights the clouds up. Come up here the other morning and I was about 30 minutes late and I didn't have my spot scouted out. So today I brought my camera just to do some photos, but I'm shooting scouting photos mainly. I'm here in the middle of the day and I'm just looking for the angle of attack so that I can get my photo. I've got a couple of pretty good promising prospects. Let these dump trucks go by. And it's turning out that what I'm wanting is probably gonna happen. Now I just gotta get up here on a day that the clouds are partially in the sky. So it's getting to be overcast now, which is kind of good light for just general photos because you don't have that harsh light. Unless of course you want high key photos. Then you can do it in full sun. But you know, if you want nice soft diffuse light, the overcast skies is the way to go. But I'm wanting partial clouds. I want partly cloudy skies, and that'll give me them really cool sunrise photos I'm looking for. Okay. Another thing I want to address is I'm probably going to work on making videos less and less over the summer. I've honestly gotten to the point to where I don't want to be a gear review channel, just not into doing gear reviews. If you look at my lens reviews, you can tell the half-hearted approach I put to doing gear reviews. Of course, some people like the way I do them, but I don't want to chase my tail on that, as they say. It's not who I am, all right? You know, everybody likes to get a new toy, but when you do gear reviews, hold on. Southern Champion Trey's semi's going by. But when you chase that ball in the grass, if you want to call it that, to do gear reviews, you wind up never really getting, I guess you could say, good at any kind of photography. You become good at being a YouTuber, but not good as a photographer. And I'm not that great at YouTube. I don't know if y'all guys have noticed it or not. My pace is a little bit on the slow side because that's just who I am. So yeah, there's a demographic that kind of likes it. I've got a couple hundred people that really kind of like my stuff and they watch my videos every week, and that's awesome. But what I want to do is not chase the whole content creation game so that I can focus on building out a couple of portfolio projects, I think is what you call them. But I'm trying to put together a body of work on 2 or 3 subjects. And to be able to focus on that, I can't focus on making YouTube videos too. It's just a fact. And we all know that my energy is better spent somewhere else. I want to have 500 videos on the channel, and I'm at like 480 or something. So I'll probably make out over the next couple of 3 months, I'll probably try to get the balance of them to have a 500 video channel by this fall. But yeah, I'm expecting that I'm gonna possibly take like, you know, a month off here and there and not make a video just so I can focus on my projects and getting those to where I want them. It took me a couple of years to get to where I knew what kind of photography I liked. For a lot of people, this is a real easy thing to figure out, but for me, it took a long time. It took me about 2 years of exploration to figure out what I really enjoyed photographing. I tried shooting photos of street, of people, of just all sorts of things, but what it works out to be is I love low light, slow shutter speed. That's pretty much my jam, and I'm working on building out a body of work in that. I have plans for that I may reveal in a later video. I will if the plans come to fruition. I'll make one for that for sure. But I also have been really missing my amateur radio hobby. It's been down for about 3 or 4 years, and we rearranged the house about 1.5 years ago. And when we did that, my antennas not only were broken, but the cabling from the antenna to the radio became too short because we moved all the radio equipment. So I finally, through the help of a couple of my good friends, Aaron being one of them, got my antennas hooked back up. I got one of them currently. I got a second one I'm gonna be installing, but point is I'm getting back into my amateur radio hobby, and I've started a blog on that to try and document some of it, but I'm not gonna make videos of my amateur radio, mainly because then I become an amateur radio YouTuber. It's the same trap, and I don't want to be a YouTuber. I want to enjoy my radio. So if I don't want to write a blog about a event that I participate in, then I don't have to. I can just enjoy being in the event. That's the part that I keep failing to do. Is for the longest I was so focused on getting content for a video that I completely missed the experience that I was making the video about. So I've decided to step back from that and enjoy the experience. I mean, you only go through this thing once. Why would you spend your whole time behind the camera capturing it for everybody else and not enjoy it yourself? Makes sense. I will probably start doing more live streams. We finally got high-speed internet, and it's been a godsend. So now I have the bandwidth to be able to stream in 1080 HD from the house. So that's probably going to start happening, and I may do that instead. So just look for more of that in the coming days. And like I said, I'm down to a video every 2 weeks right now, and so it's just like I said, I want to get to 500 before I get done, or whatever the word is, or take a sabbatical, or whatever you want to call it, because I'm not going to shut down the channel. I'm just going to be a lot less consistent and less frequent on my uploads. So and I'll also, at the same time, I'm going to attempt to learn how to improve the quality of my videos as well while I'm at it. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed my little jam session, chat session, whatever, where I just talk to you for a few minutes and let you know what's going on, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. I appreciate you coming along, and until next time, get your camera out and go take a picture with it. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.